تسليما كثيرا. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر كبيرا، والحمد لله كثيرا، وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا. لا إله إلا الله وحده، صدق وعده، ونصر عبده، وأعز جنده، وهزم الأحزاب وحده. لا إله إلا الله، ولا نعبد إلا إياه، مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد، وعلى آل سيدنا محمد، وعلى أصحاب سيدنا محمد، وعلى أنصار سيدنا محمد، وعلى أزواج سيدنا محمد، وعلى ذرية سيدنا محمد، وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر كبيرا، والحمد لله كثيرا، وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا. لا إله إلا الله وحده، صدق وعده، ونصر عبده، وأعز جنده، وهزم الأحزاب وحده. لا إله إلا الله، ولا نعبد إلا إياه، مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد، وعلى آل سيدنا محمد، وعلى أصحاب سيدنا محمد، وعلى أنصار سيدنا محمد، وعلى أزواج سيدنا محمد، وعلى ذرية سيدنا محمد، وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله. الله تعالى نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه، ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له، ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، الله أكبر الله أكبر، ولله الحمد. الحمد لله رب العالمين في هذا اليوم العظيم، وبعد أن أكرمنا الله سبحانه وتعالى بصيام شهر رمضان، ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يتقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا وركوعنا وسجودنا وسائر أعمالنا. يتساءل الكثيرون عن ليلة القدر. Many of us, after this great month of Ramadan, where everybody is busy with the ibadah and siyam, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from all of us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we always think about, did we make qiyam in Laylatul Qadr? And subhanAllah, it's so simple. Just, make qiyam in the last 10 days. And for sure, you will get Laylatul Qadr and the reward of Laylatul Qadr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala في القرآن يعلمنا وما قدر الله حق قدره والأرض جميعا قبضته يوم القيامة والسماوات مطويات بيمينه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون. They have not appraised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the true appraisal, while the earth entirely will be in His grip subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of resurrection, and the heaven will be folded in His right hand. Exalted is He, and He is above subhanahu wa ta'ala everyone. So, Qadrullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we think about Laylatul Qadr, we think about how much reward we will get. But I want to reflect on Laylatul Qadr about the Qadrullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do we know Qadrullah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Do we appraise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Do we appreciate, do we know the value of this deen? And how we are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. حينما تعرف قدر ربك وتعرف قدر نفسك فقدرك بقدر اتصالك بالله سبحانه وتعالى. When you know your value, when you appraise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you compare yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then you connect yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for sure you will get the reward of Laylatul Qadr, even outside Ramadan. And this is a very important message that we need to understand, that it's not about just praying one night. It's not, it's not just passing this exam. It is a continuous effort that go through the whole month, that go through the whole year, that go through the whole life. And this is where, inshallah, when you have this, for sure, ستصيب ليلة القدر. You will get the reward of ليلة القدر, inshallah. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. The second message, علامة قبول الطاعة. How we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted from us our طاعة, our obedience to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول في القرآن والذين يؤتون ما آتوا وقلوبهم وجلة أنهم إلى ربهم راجعون أولئك يسارعون في الخيرات وهم لها سابقون. And they who give what they give while their hearts are fearful, because they will be returning to their Rabb subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the time their hearts are in a state of fear and khashiyah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that one day they will meet Him. And they are competing to do good deeds. All the time they are in this sense of competition. They are running, they competing for goodness, for khairat, to do good. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach us somehow that to get Laylatul Qadr and to get the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever happened in Ramadan has to continue. When you become a good Muslim, when you come to the masjid, when you do more effort, this is a great sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted from us Ramadan. Many people, they will divorce what they had before Ramadan, after Ramadan. And subhanAllah, every time we pray and we listen to any advice or nasiha, Rabbu Ramadan huwa Rabbu Shawwal, Rabbu Ramadan huwa Rabb the whole aam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a Rabb of Ramadan and He is Rabb the rest of the year. What is the difference? The difference is not in the Rabb, the difference in the Abd. The problem with the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that again he doesn't understand, he doesn't يعرف قدر ربه, he doesn't know how great Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a good sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted from us the month of Ramadan by going up one step. One step. If you used to recite the Quran and you make khatma at least once in Ramadan, carry on and make khatma every month. If you used to pray qiyam, continue the qiyam. If you used to come to the masjid, come to the masjid. Or if you used to donate and give charity and give sadaqah, continue and move up one step. And this how Ramadan, as we mentioned before, is like a training camp. Just imagine you went for any workshop. Even I don't like the word workshop, that's a different story. If you go for any session where you acquire knowledge and ilm, whatever in the deen or in your career, then after you get the certificate, you hang it on the wall. MashaAllah, I have this certificate. And you don't practice. You don't move. You don't get promotion in your work. Your salary will not increase. What you will feel. The reason you went through this training and this time and study and exam is to get more money or to get a higher position in your company. You have to go up one step. So Ramadan is the same. You are getting this certificate. So you need to move up. You need to go up one step, inshaAllah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd. The third message, al-ittisalu bil-masjid, or bil-Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, وَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ يَا رَبِّ يَا رَبِّ إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. Rasulullah calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Oh Allah, my people abandoned the Quran. Subhanallah. This is 1400 years ago. And we feel it now. Whatever you abandon the Quran in recitation or in implementation. Many of us, we use the Quran for barakah. We put it inside our car so we don't get in accident. Or we put it on the shelf so we have, barakah in our houses. The Quran for you to implement. This is your constitution. دستور. القرآن دستورنا. مالوش دعوة بالإخوان بس غصب عنهم يعني. القرآن دستورنا. The Quran is our constitution, is our regulations, our success in following the Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to take Quran with us outside of Ramadan the same way we did with the Quran. The second one is the masjid. And subhanallah, last night and this night, we'll see big difference. Big difference. And we have to come to the masjid all the time. There is no way the sign, Allah, it's a story, I know maybe it's not true. But Golda Meir, the Prime Minister of the Zionist state that occupied our land, Palestine and Muhtalla, our land occupied Palestine, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free Palestine and free Masjid al-Aqsa and all the Muslim countries. She said, or Ishaq Shamir, I don't know who said it, but that when we see the Muslims come to Fajr prayer, the same amount, the same numbers come to Salat al-Fajr, we will get worried. We will know that things will change. So it's an indication. Salah in the masjid is very important. I just have a discussion with my son. I told him, come with me for Fajr. And he said, no, I will come for Eid. I said, but you are already up, Come. And he said, I don't have to go for Salat al-Jama'ah. I said, yes, you don't have to. You don't have to come for Salat al-Jama'ah. But if no one comes for Salat al-Jama'ah, as you know, it's Fard Kifaya, in one opinion. Some opinions say, like Hanbali madhab, you have to pray in the masjid. But other madhab, the Jumhur said no. Salat al-Jama'ah, the Jama'ah prayer in the masjid, Fard Kifaya. If someone did it, he will be enough for everyone else. And I told him the story that but it's good. في الإعادة إفادة والتكرار يعلم الشطار. So this king who told his people, I want to fill a tank of milk. So he built a tank and he said, every citizen in my kingdom will bring 1 cup of milk. So one guy, smart guy, he said, I will put 1 cup of water because it doesn't matter. one cup of water will not change anything. People put it anyhow, so it will no difference. And everyone came with his cup of milk, and they filled the tank. And after a few days, the king going with the ceremony and cut the tape to open this nice project to show it in the media that the king is doing something for his people, as usual. So he opened the tank, and it was full of what? Water. The whole tank full of water. Because everyone thought the same. Everyone thought, what is the problem with one cup of water? And nobody bring the milk. So if we all sit in house and said, Ammu Fulan or Sheikh Fulan, they will pray in Jama'ah. They will come to the masjid. They will fill the masjid. I will put cup of water. And nobody showed the masjid. فَيَأْثَمُ أَهْلُ الْحَيِّ. All the people who live close to the masjid will sin. Because nobody prays Jama'ah in the masjid. So, don't think about what others should do. Think about what you should do. You come to the masjid. Rasulullah in the beautiful hadith saying, من صلى العشاء في جماعة فكأنما قام نصف الليل ومن صلى الفجر في جماعة فكأنما قام الليل كله. So easy. Rasulullah said, when you come to pray Isha in Jama'ah with the people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you as if you prayed the half of the night. What about the second half? When you come for Fajr, you pray as if you pray the whole night. And go sleep. And you pray Isha and sleep. And then wake up for Fajr and come, Allah will reward you all your sleep. Snoring and making noise, you will be rewarded as if you pray the whole night. What a good deal. Wallah, you don't have to pray. Just pray in masjid for Isha and come for Fajr. That's it. So it's so easy. We need to see everyone come to the masjid in Isha and in Fajr. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله ثم أما بعد فرحة العيد قل بفضل الله وبرحمته فبذلك فليفرحوا هو خير مما يجمعون. Say in the bounty of Allah and His mercy, this what make them rejoice and be happy. It is better than what they accumulate or whatever they gather and collect. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala أمرنا بالصيام بالأمس وأمرنا اليوم بالإفطار. Subhanallah. Allah, the same Allah. He's the one who told us yesterday, fast. If you don't fast, you will sin. And today, He said, break your fast. If you fast, you will sin. Subhanallah. فالله سبحانه وتعالى يأمرنا اليوم بالفرح والسرور. Today, it's like a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be happy, to have good time with your family, with the community, enjoy, make your kids feel this is the best day of the year. And we want really to make them forget the Christmas, the Halloween, any magnoon idea, any crazy idea that doesn't belong to us. It doesn't make sense. Even Christianity against Halloween. Christianity against Christmas. But again, it's a different topic. So we need to make everyone in this day feel the difference. And this is the happiness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving to us this صائم فرحتان. فرحة يوم فطر وفرحة يوم يلقى ربه. So the صائم, the one who break his fast in this day, will be happy today. And subhanAllah, you feel it, mashallah. Everybody is happy and excited and feel good. Why? Because this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Allah said so. So if you are upset and you have stress tonight or today, then there's something wrong with you. Okay? So you have to be happy. You have to be good, smile and all year, people say, you have to smile all the time, all the time. Rasulullah used to smile. Rasulullah used to smile, but not all the time. He was serious, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He was serious. And because there's many things. Rasulullah used to cry a lot. So people all the time, we have to be funny. No, you have to be serious, you have to be good, but in the same time, when there is opportunity to have good time, have good time. You cannot have fun all the time. You know, just imagine, you know, people want to joke all day around, all the day they want to joke. And you know, you go to the masjid and your children come back from the masjid. You ask them what? Did you learn what you learned today in the masjid? We ask them what? Did you guys have fun in the masjid? You go to the school. When they come back from school, you ask him, did what you learned today? No, we ask him, do you have fun? So everything, we ask the wrong question. Your kids go to school to learn. So when they come back, you ask them, what did you learn today? They come to the masjid. How much your iman increased today? Then there's no problem to have jokes and to have good time for 5 minutes. But we cannot have fun all day. But today, we should have fun. According to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. As we know the hadith Aisha radiallahu anha, she's saying that Abu Bakr entered the house. I have 2 girls singing on the duf. And Rasulullah, when Abu Bakr entered, he said, how come? How dare you singing in the house of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? فقال أبو بكر أمزمار الشيطان أو مزامير الشيطان في بيت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. This is like the flute of shaitan in the house of Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم. فقال صلى الله عليه وسلم يا أبا بكر إن لكل قوم عيد وهذا عيدنا. Every nation has Eid to celebrate, and today is our Eid. Let the girls sing, let them enjoy. Subhanallah. And this is the balance of Islam. And for those who listen to different music or whatever, and again I will not say what is halal, what is haram, but if you listen all day, all year, today it will not make difference. But if you don't listen, and today you listen to something, and there is a debate between ulama, you will feel the difference. You will feel, you know, the happiness of this singing. So subhanallah, the exception is good. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Rasulullah will give us this happiness today. And even Aisha also narrated that when the Habash or the African came to jump and to make some games inside the house, inside the masjid actually, for those who doesn't like kids to play in the masjid. We have African doing some acrobat and playing in the masjid, and Rasulullah used to get Aisha and cover her with his robe sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. يغطيها بالرداء وأنا أنظر إلى الحبشة يلعبون في المسجد. So, subhanallah, again, all this will lead us to have good time, to enjoy, and to celebrate the Eid, and make our kids, give them beautiful gifts, give them money, let them forget. You know, they have a beautiful saying that من لم يشغل نفسه بالحق شغلته نفسه بالباطل. If you don't get yourself busy with haqq, your nafs will get you busy with false, with batil. And they say, like a cup. If you fill the cup with water, no air, no hawa, no hawa. And if you leave water, leave a little bit, what the rest will be hawa nafs, the desires, or air, okay? So you can, you have to fill the cup with goodness, with something good. Fill the life of your kids with good stuff, with halal and so on, so they forget the haram. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Wallahi alhamd. My last message is, divide your heart into 2. Think about the Ummah, and think about Canada. We are a tree, like a tree. هذه الشجرة جذرها في بلاد المسلمين وفرعها في كندا. The roots in our Muslim countries, in Misr, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in India, in Palestine, you name it, any Muslim country. This is where your seeds, this is where your roots. But your branches in Canada. So you have to have the balance. All the time you think about the Muslim Ummah, you follow up what's happening in their countries and you make this dua to them. وَإِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدًا. This nation, we don't have in Islam citizenship. We have deenship. There is no citizenship. We're all children of Adam. But as Muslims, there's something to unite us. And all the time think about them, make dua to them, support them as much as you can. But since we are branches of this great tree in Canada, we have to think about Muslims in Canada and non-Muslims in Canada. We have to take care of this country. We have to do good for this country. We have to protect the Muslim community and the young generation who grow up in this country and they didn't have a strong aqidah, they don't have a strong history of the Muslim Ummah and so on. But in the same time, we have to take care of non-Muslims. Why? Because they are our brothers. We all came from one father. His name is Adam. And one mother. Her name is? So we all brothers and sisters. Whatever we like it or not, whatever they like it or not. We all brothers and sisters. We have to take care of each other. Yes, we are different. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, O people, we created you from male, Adam, and female, Hawa. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلًا. We make you nations and tribes to fight, to kill each other. لِتَعَارَفُوا. So you know each other. Just imagine how important the difference is. We all different. We all right now, where we're sitting, everyone has a different face. Even different skin color. Different name. Just imagine if all of us, we look the same. Just think about it. We all look the same. And we all have the same name. Can we know each other? So the difference, to know each other, we have to be different. Subhanallah. And I remember, and with all respect to it, when I was young, when I see any Chinese, I said, they look the same. How do you know each other? You know, because subhanallah, for us, they look the same. But when you have Chinese friends, and Japanese and Taiwanese, you start to see the difference. So subhanallah, the difference is to know each other. We use the difference to kill each other, to disrespect each other. So subhanallah, it is exactly the opposite of what the Quran is telling us. So we have to think about this. And we have to benefit this country. I want every Canadian to value and to respect having a Muslim in his company, a Muslim in his neighborhood, a Muslim even driving a car. They need to know, and they have to know, that we have something different. And this is the best da'wah you make. You know, if you have time to talk, talk. If you have time to explain, explain. But at least implement Islam. And this is the best you can do to Canada and to the people of this Canadian country. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this great day of Eid to protect all of us and to unite all of us and to bring us back to the Quran and Sunnah and to bring us to Haqq and follow the Haqq and to make da'wah and to call people to the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. اللهم إنا نسألك في هذا اليوم العظيم أن تغفر لنا ذنوبنا وتكفر عنا سيئاتنا وأن تقبلنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا وركوعنا وسجودنا وسائر أعمالنا. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقائك من النار ومن المقبولين. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقائك من النار ومن المقبولين. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقائك من النار ومن المقبولين. اللهم يا رب العالمين ألف بين قلوبنا ووحد صفنا واجمع كلمتنا واستخدمنا لهذا الدين. اللهم اجعلنا من جندك وسخرنا لخدمة دينك وأمتنا في سبيلك يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المسلمين في كل زمان وفي كل مكان. اللهم حرر ديار المسلمين. اللهم يا رب العالمين احفظ هذه البلاد واجعل المسلمين فيها منارة حق وعدل وهدى للناس أجمعين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. وكل عام وأنتم بخير وتقبل الله منا ومنكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.